With the Season 3 premiere of The Mandalorian dropping tomorrow, I wanted to share my hopes for the show beforehand. At the point we're at with Star Wars' collective fan base, and given this is the third season, my first biggest hope is that we don't slow burn with any world building. What I mean by that is, while a slow burn is nice for a story to build, we already know this world at this time. We also have a good idea of who Din is as a person and the way he interacts with his environment. We also know the relationship he has with most of the characters around him, so basically the season has no excuse for filler. There's no need for small quests, simple tasks, or anything that would pull away from Din restoring his status as a Mandalorian. I know Mando's going to be making his quest to Mandalore, and from what we saw in the trailer, he'll run into Bo-Katan. It would be epic if their dialogue escalated to an actual fight, be that over the Darksaber or other philosophical differences. What I'd really like to see is, while maybe this lesser conflict between Bo and Mando plays out, is the greater threat unfold. Be it something that happens while Mando is away on Mandalore, or something the two of them discover as a collective on world. That would be pretty neat to me. I also hope they aren't afraid of letting the show be large in the sense of space travel. I know I said I don't want a bunch of filler and small tasks, but I feel like Mando restoring his status on Mandalore will only be a catalyst for the events about to unfold in this season. So I want whatever greater unfolding plot there is to be one that pulls him to different places in the galaxy, having to interact with a species and such. Something the previous season's done well. I just want this to all tie into a greater overarching plot. Again, to qualify a previous statement, while I don't want a slow burn feel for the smaller moments and world building, I would love to see the more significant moments really played out. If Bo and Mando fight, a good packed fight scene that leads them into greater dialogue would be epic. I really feel like them meeting is going to lead to more. Maybe they stumble upon a burial ground created as a result of the Empire's destruction of their planet. In a moment, the two of them realize what's left of their kind can no longer be divided if there is any hope of their people and way of life being restored. I'm not entirely sure, just spitballing here. Obviously, I hope their interaction is of certain significance. And maybe my desire for that comes from the lack of significant moments in shows lately. Or at least, it feels that way. Book of Boba Fett comes to mind when Black Chrysanthemum attacks him in the back to tank, almost killing Boba. What one would think would lead to him attempting to suit up and really fight back led to a bathrobe instead. Yes, I'm beating a dead bush, but memories like that sit in the back of my mind as realities totally within Disney Lucasfilm's grasp. Sure, The Mandalorian has done well to avoid a lot of those kinds of atrocities, but it's easy to chalk that up to a lack of legacy characters in the show, aside from cameos. I'm not trying to be a downer by any means. I believe the show will live up to many expectations in several ways. I also think it has tremendous potential to equally fail or succeed, and I know which one I'm rooting for. Anyways, that's it for the shorter video. I'm looking forward to watching the show like I know so many of you are. If you catch this video before the season premiere, let me know what you want to see down in the comments section. If you happen to be watching this after the fact, did it live up to your expectations? Look forward to reading your answers. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.